Hey, Steve H. here from Nonlinear Educating, and we're here with Jake from Elektron, who's going to talk to us about the Overbridge.
Yeah, Overbridge. So we finally managed to get the public beta out just recently, and we're really happy to see the public reaction. Everybody's using it, and everybody's giving us feedback of how it works in their system, how we can optimize it, how we can make it workflow better, etc., etc. So we're in that process now. So the Overbridge is 2.0 is available for Digitact, Heat, Analog Rhythm, Analog 4, Mark 1 and Mark 2s of course, and in the Heat Mark 1 and Mark 2. And a Digitone has a driver that you can use it as like a sound card input currently for the beta. But what we're going to do is like when we have the application, like the standalone plugin and the plugin here, then we will release it in a more proper version, which will be the stable Overbridge release that we want to call it. So in this setup here, I have the Digitact and the Heat plugged in only via USB. No of the analog ins or outs are connected through Overhub, and I have a little MIDI controller for basic assignments, not really important. But what's important is that I have the sound card here, which I still use my sound card as well as using our Overbridge technology. How does that work? Let's have a look. So if I go into preferences, I see that input is not selected, so it's no device. Then if I go to look at output, it's the sound card. So that's how I set up. And what happens is here, the audio is actually coming from the plugin. This is the Digitact channel, and this is the plugin for it. So if I change some settings here, you will see it on the screen. Or I could change the filter settings from here. So there's two ways of working for this. It's a great in and out way. And by doing it like this, I can have multi-track audio streaming. Let's have a look at this anyway. So I'm going to press play on the DAW, and via Overbridge, we can offer you near sample accurate sync. This is a really good thing to have, especially in a setup like this. So this is the beat that is playing. To show you the sync, I'm going to add solo this track too and add like a loop here. Yep, that's pretty interesting. Let's try another loop. Yeah. So the sync works great. That's awesome to have. And what else you can do? You can you have all the individual tracks running, all of them at the same time. And of course, when it's like this, you can record or process them individually and real time. And what I've done here is that I really like adding effects with the audio effects track, and I have got some effects here, so let's try them out. So all that Ableton Live stuff that you can do, live audio processing, is available via Overbridge to our Overbridge compatible machines. So what happens if you want to run the Digitact through the Analog Heat? Well, you can do that. You can just, on the Analog Heat plugin channel, you can select audio from Digitact, and then the audio will be routed without any messing around with the analog ins and outs. So let's press play. Now it's running through the Heat, so I can like affect the audio in this analog processor, and maybe even like really distort it. So you can do all that stuff. And this makes it really cool because now you can process digital audio digital audio workstation audio in the Analog Heat. So Analog Heat with the Overbridge, it almost becomes like an analog plugin for your DAW and your virtual music production system. So it's very useful for that. And that's another thing that I really like doing is that I like to feed in these break beats that I've here into the inputs. And if I press play, now it's running through this. So I can really like make it much more that compressed feeling with the envelope follower. And the LFOs will be still in sync as well with the beats. So if I choose a BPM LFO, yeah, this is a really, really neat features that it comes alive when using it in this setup here like this. Now, the last thing that I want to show is that we also have a surprise. Well, not a surprise anymore because people know it, is that all the Overbridge plugins can run standalone. So now I have the Digitact standalone application launched. I don't have Ableton or anything running, it's just a plugin here. And here we go. All the sound is coming from your audio interface or any audio interface you want. What's really neat is that here you have like a tape recorder, so you can do multi-track audio recording here. And now you can see that, yeah, every track is being sent out, and you can record all, and especially the inputs, they can be treated as like a separate input. So every Overbridge compatible device becomes like an audio interface. And that's what we're currently offering.
Man, you guys have been busy.
Very busy, and it's been a long ride. You guys will know, the viewers will know. Finally, we got a build that, it's kind of stable, and it's getting there. And yeah, we look forward to all the reports and the user feedback from all the best testers out there. Yeah.
And be sure to check out all of our courses on all these amazing Elektron products.
Yeah. Yeah, totally, and especially the Overbridge one that you were mentioning, the upcoming one. And once this is out, I think people will want to know how they can route audio tracks in Ableton, multi-track it, and all that stuff. I think it's very important, yes.
Fantastic stuff, man.